Greetings and welcome to the USS McGinley and the Improvised Generation on screen. We're so happy to have you here, and we're so happy to be here at Virtual TrekCon this year. Well, I think Virtual TrekCon just started. Anyway, I'm going to get back to my script. To get our completely improvised show started, we need a suggestion from you. And what we'd like to ask from you is a reason to travel. And you can just type that into the chat box, a reason to travel, whether it's a Star Trek reason or whether it's a 21st century reason, whatever the reason is, we want to hear it. And our technical improvisers will be monitoring. While you're doing that, I want to tell you who we are. We are the Improvised Generation. We have been running our live improvised show in Los Angeles for 5 years straight. Nearly every show has been sold out since the very beginning. And we're very pleased to be doing an on-screen version now, which we had thought about doing for many years, but then the world created this opportunity. Our on-screen show is running Saturdays at 2 p.m. on Outpost 13's Twitch channel. So every Saturday at 2 p.m. PST, you can tune in to twitch.tv/Outpost13, and you can watch a brand new, fully improvised episode in the style of Star Trek: The Next Generation. If you're really into canon and you can't get enough of all of this, you are already here on our YouTube page, which has 5 years of recorded live stage shows. And we are very strict with canon, so if you are as well, you'll be really into this. All right, I think we're ready to get started, or at least I hope we are. So our reason to travel is forced shore leave. A reminder that everything you see is completely improvised. The only thing we know in advance is our characters, which have been recurring for 5 years, but they might not show up either. Thank you. Let's go check out the McGinley.
They say that this is supposed to be a quaint place to take a shore leave.
A little town, a little quiet village.
I don't know, Lieutenant Herg. I don't mean why did they force us to go on this shore leave? I just want to be working. That's all I need to do right now is work. But yet here we are.
Since we may be being a little paranoid, let's be honest. I don't want to automatically discredit this shore leave just because it was forced and just because we're getting really scary and interesting vibes from this place. So let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Are you saying that perhaps we could have some fun?
I'm saying that we should at least try. I mean, that is what shore leave from Starfleet is supposed to be about, right? This is my first one from the McGinley, so
To be honest with you, I've never had a shore leave either.
Really?
It's probably why they're making me do it. And you, I suppose.
And that's probably why we were assigned to this landing party together. I see now. Okay. This must be some sort of a hazing ritual for the USS McGinley. Well, we might as well make the best of it, right?
I suppose we should make the best of it.
Hey, according to this assignment here, it looks like you and I are bunking together in the same cabin. Should we go and inspect it?
All right, I suppose we should.
space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship McGinley. Its continuing mission: to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before. Starring Paul Hungerford as Commander Jack Deadman.
Sara Mountjoy-Pepka as Lieutenant Janie Boots.
Laurie Jones as Nurse Mara Culberson.
Hector Navarro as Lieutenant Herb.
100. Lissette Jean-Marie as Ensign Hermia Crispin.
Arlo Sanders as Ensign Robert O'Reilly.
It's so good to have you all here at our blending facilities. You'll all be blending different forms of material to see what success they give. We want you to feel self-expressive of what you have.
Sounds delightful and relaxing.
That is all we believe in, is being delightful and relaxing. We want you to feel delightful and relaxed.
Oh, I'm feeling relaxed already. Yes.
Good. We have our mud baths available, hot, steamy rock massages, lava pulsating fishes that will nibble at your unhealthy skin.
I'm sorry. I hate to ask this, but how is this all supposed to make us feel relaxed? I don't quite understand.
Oh, let me show you. Come this way. Is it Ensign O'Reilly?
How did you know?
This way. Come this way. I will show you the mud baths. They're very refreshing. Come this way. This way.
Your communicator on. Well, best of luck to him, I suppose. Nurse Culverson, may I have a word with you?
Yes, absolutely.
How do I put this delicately? Are you getting any sort of vibes from this place, from this planet?
Yes, of course. Of course, and while I know that quote-unquote vibes aren't representative of actual conclusions we should draw,
right.
I am, well, quite frankly, irritated that this was supposed to be a very relaxing, therapeutic, I believe was one of the words used when describing this shore leave. And Ensign O'Reilly needing it most of all.
He's coming back. Yes, I agree. Yes, it's a very relaxing culture, it seems.
Yes, you. I believe it was Lieutenant Herg. Allow me to show you the cooling mists. They will spray you with water and cool you down.
That sounds
delightful
and relaxing. Yes.
I could also give you the milk bath. if you wish. A giant bath of milk.
Okay, I know what you're trying to do, and
What?
it's not something that typically...
What?
You know what? I'm gonna let it go. It's all right.
I just want you to feel relaxed and
Yes,
happy.
Starfleet. It's cultures meeting one another for the first time. There has to be a bit of a forgiving atmosphere. I would love to join you in that activity, but I'm sorry, I didn't get your name, sir.
Kyle.
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 Not I-L.
Kyle.
If I've learned
Cultural-
anything from my time on Earth, always trust a guy named Kyle. Great.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Kyle.
I'll be back for you, Nurse Culverson. This way. This way.
All of a sudden, I didn't tell anyone my name. I didn't tell anyone. I don't know how they...
Received confirmation that her Culverson and over on the what appears to be their introductory place on the planet. An interesting choice for a planet seeking to enter the Federation, I must say.
Yes, it's curious how much value they've invested in their support of the Federation.
Crispin, you spent some time working with the Sandaris, didn't you? In Starfleet Academy?
I studied them. They are a peoples that care much about balance, finding balance within oneself, and if one achieves that, that is where peace and social goodness comes from, if I'm remembering
Seems
my
like
exam
a good
correctly.
fit for the Federation.
Seems like a good fit for this crew. I'm glad that we were able to get them down there to enjoy themselves.
I must say, giving O'Reilly forced shore leave was a brilliant move, Commander. I have seen him sweating simply walking down the corridors. He's full of anxiety.
Yes, well, puts a lot of pressure on himself for success. So do a lot of people here aboard the McGinley. Those operating
Nothing
ops as
to.
well.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but that's nothing to look down on. Mustn't all members of Starfleet put immense pressure on themselves? It would seem callous to do anything else.
Well, I think there's a healthy desire to push oneself forward, but I want a crew that's also able to find time to unwind. A tired crew is unable to make decisions at the most critical of moments. So an opportunity for them to relax is just as important as it is for them to have a good work ethic.
Commander, if you don't mind, I don't need any relaxation at this moment. I'd like to spend some time learning more about the Sandaris. Since they are trying to enter the Federation, it would be good opportunity while we're here. Crispin, if you're willing, I would like to study with you.
Oh, that'd be fascinating. I always felt as if, as much as I learned about them, there was more to learn, almost as if there was much they were hiding. I'd love to.
Why don't we start down in the archaeological bay of the McGinley? We've beamed up a few specimens. We can take a look there.
I'm excited.
I don't understand how anyone can find this relaxing at all. I'm covered in mud. Oh, it's so damp. Gross.
At least you didn't have to be submerged in a tub of milk, which I was trying to explain is something that Caitians do not actually appreciate.
Yeah, isn't that weird that Kyle made all these assumptions? Seemingly as if he were to know us and yet not know us at all. He knew my name.
Robert. He knew mine, and I haven't spoken to anyone on this planet except for you and Culverson since we arrived. I don't understand how that's possible.
That can't be. Surely they didn't send him the manifest. That's against Starfleet protocol. When encountering a civilization such as this that's vying for membership.
O'Reilly, I've run through every possible tactical scenario for a reasoning for how he could know our names, and I can't come up with one. And I've run through 9 tactical scenarios.
9 tactical scenarios?
Yes.
Just the fact that he would assume that I would enjoy this mud bath is beyond me. And that you would enjoy a milk bath.
I know, but look, so far, other than a few, frankly, creepy details, I can't quite say that there's something nefarious going on here. We may just be acting culturally insensitive, Ensign O'Reilly. We have to check ourselves. We're Starfleet.
Oh, of course. I didn't even think about that.
I know, we're confiding in one another as crewmates and friends, and we both feel this way, but maybe it's something that we need to get over. I don't know.
Lieutenant, are you saying that possibly we should act as if this could be a good thing as opposed to a bad thing?
What I'm saying is, we need to stay alert. But until something arises that is concrete proof or evidence that there is something nefarious going on, then we have to play the part of tourists on a shore leave.
Mara Culverson to the USS McGinley.
This is the McGinley. Go ahead.
Yes, Commander Jack Deadman. I am here to report to you that Ensign O'Reilly and Lieutenant Herg are safe and sound, but as the person supervising this forced leave, I have to say I'm incredibly confused. This is not at all what I expected.
Can you elaborate, Culverson? I'm curious, what do you mean concerned? You said everything was all right, but you're worried at the same time.
Why here? And may I ask you, I know that this forced leave came higher than you. It came from above, but can you tell me why here? It doesn't make sense to me. I understand that Ensign O'Reilly's heart rate was continually higher than normal, that his blood pressure was raising, that he was under a lot of stress, and he wants and needs to relax. But I don't know. We didn't ask him how he'd want to relax, and then we were assigned here.
I understand. The Sindari homeworld and the Sindari people request that balance within oneself is a high priority to them. We felt that giving the opportunity for our crew to find that balance would show the Sindari that we value the same things as them. At the same time, I'm a little concerned. Are you in danger in any way?
No. No, sir. I will certainly report if any further suspicious activity arises. Right now, it's just uncomfortable.
Mara, I want you to do your best to make this relationship with the Sandari successful. I want you to help us include them in the Federation.
Understood. Understood, Commander.
McGinley out.
Included. Make you feel included.
Sandari biostructure is fascinating. Similar to humanoid, but not precisely. Their heart in the center of their chest, the liver in the center of the abdomen. In fact, every part of them, Crispin, is completely balanced.
They're a work of art. When you compare them to our physiology, it's almost like someone made a mistake with us, but got it right with them.
Well, what is it that Darwin said? Human life is one big evolutionary mistake? I think I paraphrased that. But truly, it makes you wonder, just because something is balanced, does that mean it's better? Is the human body, because it is imbalanced, less perfect? I believe that a lack of balance is not just possible in the universe, but sometimes it's preferred. Look at the Circadian wormhole. If the Circadian wormhole had been completely symmetrical in every possible way, the ships traveling through it would not be able to vector against the gravitational forces and would be ripped apart.
But these people with their perfect physiology and their worship of balance, when they look upon such imperfection, it must be disgusting to them. Unlike us, who are so imperfect, we can appreciate the advantages of imperfection.
Yes, it makes you wonder, how do these people respond to imperfections? Is there room for imperfection in the Sandari culture?
Oh, that is interesting. I mean, they seem to want to help those who are out of balance get into balance.
But what if you don't want to be helped?
So this is what it feels like to be in a sauna.
I must admit, my jaw is unclenching.
Yes, mine too, actually. And well, they handed me this on the way in, and I have to say, it is actually quite invigorating.
Can I ask you something, Ensign O'Reilly?
Yes.
Were you unhappy on the McGinley?
Oh no, I love the McGinley. The McGinley has brought me new life. I think that I'm actually just running from my past. From before the McGinley. And I can't seem to escape it. It haunts me. I feel grateful to the captain and the crew, everyone on board. I do love this ship.
So you want to escape your past so that you can live your future. Did I get that right?
Yes, I want to escape my past so that I can live my future. I've never said that out loud.
Well, I'm glad that you did. And all I can say now is that, of course I'm your colleague. Of course I'm your nurse, and I care about you from a health perspective. But I also want to say, oh, it's getting steamy.
Oh.
Getting steamier in here than I imagined.
Oh, it is very steamy.
Still have my, did a facial earlier.
Overson, O'Reilly. Hey, I'm so glad I found you two. This place is cool. I'm so much more relaxed. They handed me this drink. It's pretty good, actually.
That's wonderful. I don't know why I got stuck with this giant container of green substance, but it is a good smoothie.
Coverson, you must have really needed to relax.
What do you mean by that?
O'Reilly, I love you, man. I know I barely know you. I love you, man. You're a good dude.
Oh, yeah. You know what, Herg? I love you too.
What?
I love you.
All right, fine. I was going to say it too. I was going to say, yes, I'm your nurse, yes, but I love you. I love you.
I love you, Mara. The weight has been lifted off of my huge muscular shoulders. I love you too, Coverson.
Oh, I love you too, Herg. I thought that was a given.
I was honestly worried that this place was not on the level, but
Help! Help! Help me! Help me! Oh, I've been stuck here for days. Please, they won't let me cry. They won't let me feel. No, don't drag me away. Don't drag me away. Don't drag.
Oh.
As you can see, there's actually a long history of suppressing the imbalance on the Sundari homeworld. Crispin, I'm so full of emotion, I can't use my words right now. They didn't include it in their report to Starfleet.
Oh, but suppressing one side isn't that abnormal. The Vulcans, to achieve peace, did this with themselves, but to hide it from us, that is unusual.
Well, and here's the thing. The Vulcans certainly did oppress. Humankind on Earth's history did plenty of suppression and oppression. But that is a thing of the past for us. 200 years, 300 years old. The Sindaris, as of 22 years ago, had a violent uprising, which was completely squelched, and those who uprose have been taken to the north part of the hemisphere. The north part of the hemisphere, they are in the air, floating in the northern hemisphere, Crispin.
They're prisoners.
Prisoners, correct, in an airborne prison. That's exactly what I looked up and saw.
That is no respect for dignity.
No, and here's the thing. That prison is still being held to this day. There are over 500,000 dissidents being held at this moment, and none of that was given to the Federation.
So you're telling me when someone doesn't align themselves to balance, then they are instead taken out of the population altogether?
That's correct.
Look, say what you both want, but I feel great here. Okay, that must have just been some sort of practical joke or something. I've never felt more relaxed in my entire life.
Ensign O'Reilly. Oh, I'm sorry, Herg. Please, go ahead. We were gonna yell the same thing.
I think we were, because I think we're thinking the same thing right now. Perhaps Haitians and Klingons are somehow less adverse to some sort of effects that this planet is doling out, that humans are succumbing to, because I remember saying to you, Ensign O'Reilly, that we were going to be on high alert, and then they gave us drinks and they put us in a sauna. I feel like such a fool. I'm still on edge.
Don't you understand, Ensign O'Reilly? You want to escape your past, and you can condone someone who is trapped here, and we have no information. I don't even know who.
Hang on a minute, both of you. You and you. Now, Herg, you said that we shouldn't judge these people or their cultures. And Mara, you were embracing the fact that I was starting to finally open up. Now I think that everything's fine here. In fact, I love it here. I love it here. Do you understand me? Why, this forced shore leave has done me wonders. And honestly, I've decided to stay.
What?
I've put in my resignation.
O'Reilly, I'll admit, these drinks are good. Don't get me wrong. They're delicious. Really good. But you can't stay here. You're a Starfleet officer. We need you on the McKinley.
Oh, he can stay. He's been welcomed in. We'll be finding a place for him momentarily, just there, above the spa. But as for you two, I heard raised voices, disagreements.
We were just discussing how delightful and relaxing everything is. Who are you supposed to be?
I am the Sundari leader, Kurta. I have taken Kyle and placed him on a leave of absence for allowing our Federation guests to disturb the peace with such noise, such jarring sounds of argument. I will take you both now under custody, where we shall rectify this issue. Come with me, please. And O'Reilly, the key is in the door.
O'Reilly, remember yourself. Remember who you are.
Remember O'Reilly.
Ensign, are you saying you can't... Ensign, are you saying you can't register any of their comm badges? I can't... Take a second.
I've been hailing them, sir. I apologize. I've been hailing them again and again, and there is no response. We can't even get a lock on them to transport them back.
Seems there's quite a bit of molecular interference. It may be wherever they're being held, Commander, there's quite a bit of precipitation in the atmosphere.
All right. Boots, I want you to continually scan for them. The second you pick up on their badges, I want you to beam them back here. Ensign, put us in a holding position above their last location. That should make it easier for us to discover any of their signals if they come through.
Sir, if I may suggest, if it is not too bold of me, if crew members are lost, should not a party go down to search for them? Will waiting be enough?
Well, thank you for jumping the line there. My next was going to say, Lieutenant Boots, let's see if we can get someone on screen here and discuss what's happened to our crew. Open hailing frequency.
Commander, they've received our hail.
Is there anyone we can talk to? This is the McGinley.
Oh, I see the signal is a little weak, sir. I can boost it. I can see there is someone. There is a face. There is someone trying to get through. 1 second, sir. I'm sorry. I'll have this for you shortly.
What the hell is going on down there?
There's a face. There's a face.
This is Kurta, leader of the Sindari homeworld. To whom am I speaking, please?
Sir, I am Commander Jack Deadman of the USS McGinley, a representative of the Federation. We have a crew down on your planet, and we've lost contact with them. We're wondering if you can help us reestablish contact.
Well, Ensign O'Reilly has decided to join us. He's given up his badge. I can transport it to your ship whenever you please. As for Lieutenant Herg and Nurse Culverson, they are still experiencing the delights of our homeworld, and I'm sure they will return to you once they have completed their relaxation education.
I understand. Would I have the opportunity to speak with Ensign O'Reilly?
Commander, it's very important not to disrupt someone once they have achieved the status of the Sindari, especially from a warship like yours. But if you wish, I can make an exception. Ensign O'Reilly, he's right here.
O'Reilly? Are you all right?
Yes. Yes, Commander, I'm just fine.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Are you feeling as if you are making decisions under your own accord?
Of course I am, Commander. I have never felt more alive. This is my choice, Commander. I choose to stay with the Sindari.
It's just us in here, Culverson. It's just us, and we have to fight it. We have to fight this feeling that's overpowering me, this feeling of relaxation.
How? How do you suggest? I'm sorry. It's not your fault.
It's okay. You can get mad. You can get angry. That's what we need right now for our survival, Culverson. That's what we need. Try it. Yes. Oh no. Losing the ability to form complete sentences.
We have to stay focused. Of course, I have two hearts.
This way! Culverson! Herg! Come this way, quickly!
Hayel?
This way, I must get you free, quickly!
Hayel, lead the way!
This way, through our green bar! Then this way, through the other side of the green bars. That's it!
Hayel, what are you doing? Why are you freeing us? You were the person who tried to get us to succumb to this planet's effect.
It is the Sindari leadership that wishes this, not I. I wish for balance and peace. They have defied our truest selves. I must get you out of here safely.
And we have to get you out of here.
Yes. How can we help you, Kyle?
I must stay. I must stay and help our people find balance again. Your people must be returned safely. Here are your comm badges. I found them in a locker.
Thank you.
My people have much to learn. I took for granted the fact that you would want milk. I made an assumption about you. That is not in balance with the world.
That's probably the least important thing that's happened over the past couple of days. I appreciate the apology.
We're not worried at all about it. In fact, we made a lot of assumptions about you that weren't exactly fair. So let's just call it even on that.
Great. Let's just clean the books.
Yes, clean the books, shall we say. We need Ensign O'Reilly, and we need him now.
He's in the hypnotic steam room.
No, that hypnotic steam room. That must be the source of all of their energies, Culverson.
Yes.
Our planet is stuck right in the middle of a steam spray that causes humans to feel extremely relaxed.
Well, it's good that Herg and I aren't human.
Oh, that explains your ability to survive as long as you have.
That's right, yes. And once again, Starfleet proves that diversity is strength, baby.
Understood. My name is Kyle, not Baby.
Apologies, Kyle. Well, can you point us the direction of this hypnotic steam room, please?
This way.
I managed to strengthen the signal to get to O'Reilly, because of course we can't pick up on Culverson or Herg at the last possible time that we checked it. And O'Reilly is starting to transition, Commander. His organs have begun to place themselves in the center of his body. We have no idea what this will do to the human body. I shouldn't have used the word transition. That's not the word that I meant. What I meant was his organs have started to shift within his body.
It's all right. There's a lot going on. I feel like there's a lot of transitioning happening anyways.
No transitioning, not transitioning.
No transitioning.
Just the organs are changing.
The organs are changing. I understand
the
now.
Heart and the liver, Commander. Just
yes.
The heart and the liver.
Understood. Yes. Not in the center, out. Yes.
They're taking away his imperfection. They are trying to make him what they think is perfect.
Commander, this is a question of what is choice and what isn't. Did O'Reilly really choose this? Does he know that this was going to happen to him?
There's only one way to know. We need to connect with everyone down there and find out if they're making their choices on their own. Because sometimes you could make a choice without realizing the choice you're making is not the choice you wanted to choose, but instead it becomes a choice that is forced upon you because of the choices you had is just down to one option.
But we definitely support those who choose to make the choice.
Absolutely. The freedom to choose is what it's all about.
Just so that we're clear.
We're clear, very clear, core map right there.
I think we better get down there.
Yes, quickly, we should go. Crispin?
The old O'Reilly was just so negative, so down all the time, but this, I feel so at peace here, like my past doesn't matter.
O'Reilly, we found you. We made it, Culverson. We're here.
We're here. O'Reilly, listen. We're going to have an intervention. And I know that Boots and Crispin are gonna have a big conversation about choice and autonomy, but Listen, you've been poisoned, literally, by steam. And if I've ever been poisoned, I want you to intervene. If I ever join a cult because I've been brainwashed, I want you to intervene. If I ever try to jump off a cliff because I'm sleepwalking, I want you to intervene, okay? So as friends, we are going to intervene because we love you.
That is something we do not have here. Love. You are free to make your own choices. How wonderful. Oh, Riley. Be free before you can no longer make the choice. And it is forced upon you.
Listen to Kyle. Listen to Kyle. He knows what he's talking about. He lives here, Robert.
And I wish I didn't.
See? But we offered him a way out, but he says he needs to stay here to help his people. And on the way over here, I told him that Starfleet could help with that in many ways. We could provide resources and help the people get out from under being oppressed. Yes.
But I'm making that choice for myself. Somebody else making it for me. Ha ha! Kyle was winning.
Right. Yes. Robert, please. Listen to Culverson. She's a genius. Listen to me. I'm your newish friend.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing all of you. I have the strangest feeling. The feeling of sadness.
I know that feeling.
But also of joy. You see, my past, it haunts me.
Let it overtake you, O'Reilly. All of those emotions, sadness, joy, insecurities, it's all what makes you who you are.
Herg, are you saying that the past is the past, and I can choose to overcome it myself?
Yes.
Without it being forced upon me, without some sort of drugs or...
Yes. I'm gonna say something, Robert, that may sound mean at first, but I assure you that it's not.
Sorry.
Before we came down here, you were nervous and scared and sweating a lot, and...
Coming.
Yes, everybody on the ship knew this, but that is what makes you who you are. That is Ensign Robert O'Reilly, and we need that energy on the McGinley.
We're at the door.
Are you saying it's okay to be me?
Yes.
And you're saying it's okay to be me as well, nurse?
Yes, it is. It is. And if this works, then we'll just leave now, all right? And let you be you.
Because I can choose to be me. All of my... With everything I have, I can choose to be the person that I am. I can choose to be whoever I want to be.
Now would be a good time to go.
Yes.
Bam! There are anxious, neurotic feelings happening in this room. Should I take care of the individuals?
You know what I think?
What's that?
Oh, they're in here. They got in.
That
What do you think, O'Reilly? Tell them what you think.
I think that it's okay for us to be nervous individuals. I think that it's okay for us to have feelings. I think it's okay for us to choose if we want to feel okay or not.
What? What blasphemy is this, ma'am? Shall I put him with the others in the population?
She has a phaser. Go, run away. Ha!
Kyle! No!
Kyle!
Kyle, you idiot!
I am my most long-time loyal servant.
You've murdered him.
He's dead.
You've murdered Kyle because he chose to help us. You did this.
Go from here. Take your Federation and get out.
If that is your choice, then we will abide by it.
Lock on their signals. Beam them up here.
Safely aboard, Commander.
Ensign, raise shields and get us out of here.
Raised, sir.
Commander, do you think the Sundari will make it into the Federation?
I look forward to hearing their report, but I don't expect as such. Not after my report, at least. Let's get downstairs and find out what happened. Downstairs. It's what we used to call the place we'd gather when I was young. I remember downstairs fondly. So let us go to the ready room downstairs.
Are you feeling a little imbalanced, Commander?
I am feeling a bit imbalanced, yes. Perhaps I could use a little break.
Or perhaps that's exactly how you should feel.
I think I learned of... I think I've learned a valuable lesson. I've learned that who we are is the sum of our experiences and our choices. And that we can choose our course, and that no one else should plot our course for us. It is the choices that we make as individuals that define who we are.
Well said. Well said, Ensign. After that, I feel like it's hard for me to tell who I am lately. I'm glad you're all back safely.
As are we, Commander, as are we. I would just like to add to the report that our Sundarian ally, Kyle, was a real hero.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm sure you all did the best you could to try to save him. Sometimes it's those sacrifices that make all the difference in someone's choices.
Commander, we received word the Sundari have rescinded their application to the Federation. They have decided that the Federation is not suitable.
Well, perhaps Kyle didn't die in vain, and some change may eventually come.
It's hard to watch a culture of people and not be able to intervene.
Isn't that what it's all about? Allowing everyone to evolve at their own pace.
Permission to speak freely.
Of course.
I know that ever since I've joined this crew, I've been a little sweaty, a little nervous, and a little down in the dumps. But I can say that you all are my dearest friends, and I appreciate every one of you for who you are.
Thank you. Thank you, Ensign 11.
Improvised Generation on screen. It has been our pleasure to be part of virtual TrekCon, and we hope you're enjoying the rest of your con outside of this show. I'm sure you are. If you would like to see more improvised Star Trek, and as you can tell, that was definitely improvised, we have shows every Saturday at 2 p.m. PST now through December 12th. You simply go to twitch.tv/outpost13, type that into your browser, and you'll be able to watch just like you watched here. To follow us for more information, you can follow us at Improvised Gen on both Twitter and Instagram. We'd like to thank the faces that you didn't see today, but who were improvising just as much alongside with us. We had Raishel Wasserman, who was doing the special effects and the music, and we had Alison Inconstanti, who was doing the live editing as we went. So thank you again so much, and have a great rest of your day.